Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Steel Twins recording studio in beautiful Traverse City, Michigan. Give it up for your host, the Package, Andrew Steele. What is up, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube? It is Sunday, and you know what that means. It's the long-awaited return of Metroid Prime Sunday, and folks, the wait is finally over. This is my first playthrough of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, like back from earlier this year, you will notice that I have included a playlist of the previous Metroid Prime trilogy, leading up to from the first one, leading all the way up to the end of Corruption. And if you caught the ending of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, you will notice that there was a ship that was giving chase to Samus Aran's ship, and I think that will continue. I think this game right here will continue after the events of that game. So here's the thing. Here's what I know about this game so far. We have the original mechanics of the Metroid Prime trilogy are back. It is back to the first-person shooter adventure is back. You have things like the power beam. You can get like an ice beam or whatever. You can morph up to a ball. But this introduces psychic abilities. You can ride a desert in a motorcycle. Mow down your enemies, but there's an entirely different story here, almost as if she's lost in another world. But I don't even know that yet. A lot of you may very well know that, but hey, don't spoil it for me, all right? I want to get hit like a Mack truck. I'm not, and no, don't forget, tune in later today for the next episode of Voice Acting, as my brother and I on the Steel Twins Gaming channel will tackle the desert area on Paper Mario: The Origami King. And stay tuned for the next season of Voice Acting, Beacon Pines. Special thanks to Spooky Queen for suggesting that title. Cannot wait to play that. Cannot wait for her to join us. I said too much, though. I said too much. It's time to get going here. Got my monster energy here. You guys know the drill. If you have a capture bottle or pin to your can, you go ahead and pull that pin back or twist that cap off. That twisty twist. Because it's time to get bombed. Cheers, everybody. Worth the wait. All right, live scene. Let's get to it. Already did the software update and everything. There is the title. There's the new title, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Let's see how good this looks. Let's see how this looks. Here we go. No turning back now. No signal yet, but graphics mode. Select the preferred graphics mode to use. The system will apply your preference if supported by your display. Quality or performance? All right, well, let's do performance. Graphics mode preference has been set to performance mode. Will automatically switch to quality mode when connected to a TV monitor that does not support 120 Hz or when 120 Hz output is turned off in the console settings. All right, here we go. Look at this. Quality, performance, I don't think it matters. Here we go, look at this. Ah, yes. Wow. Now this looks pretty damn good. Isn't it? Nice, nice sounding music, by the way. Just the brightness of the image on the left is barely visible. All right. Set controller type: dual stick fusion or pointer fusion. Use L and R for movement and camera controls. Use motion controls for fine aim tuning. Switch to mouse aiming by placing down the Joy-Con 2. Use L for movement. Use motion or mouse for aiming and camera controls. Switch to mouse controls by placing down Joy-Con 2. More settings. Keep brightness here. Graphics mode preference. Subtitles on. Tutorials on. Controls can be fully customized from the in-game settings screen. L and R for movement and camera controls. Use motion controls for fine-tuned aiming. Switch to mouse aiming by placing down Joy-Con 2. Yeah, dual stick fusion. Okay, yeah. Difficulty. Defeat default difficulty level. Save stations restore both energy and ammo. Now that's what we're talking about here. I'm the veteran. I am the crafty veteran. Girl, what's wrong with you? So here we go. It's Cosmic Air 20X9. Determined to defeat Samus and the Galactic Federation, Silex and his army of space pirates launched a series of attacks on Federation research facilities. It is believed the space pirates are being controlled by Metroids that have the ability to fuse with other life forms and control their minds. Now, on planet Tanamar, in the Desolate System, another Federation research facility is being attacked. Galactic Federation HQ received their distress call and dispatched Samus, who was on a reconnaissance mission nearby. Oh, look at this. Engage! Wow. There's Samus. Wow, Zowie. I mean, look at this. Waiting on the CFP rank. Yeah, the college football playoff rankings. Who's in, who's out? It feels so good to be back. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so there's the map, inventory, settings. Okay, gameplay, audio, control scheme, camera, stick invert Y. Yes. How do you activate the, okay, so there's the, scan visor. Alien morphology, space pirate, ruthless, brutal, and bellicose intergalactic marauder. This is one example of diverse alien life forms that make up the space pirates. Logbook. Space pirates, an army of marauding warriors who aspire to control the galaxy, are made up of a number of different aliens, and the various species fulfill roles in alignment with their respective strengths. For example, the numerous rapidly reproducing insect-like members serve as rank-and-file soldiers and are usually used to defend space pirate bases. They have powerful legs and can march extreme distances. They are typically armed with quantum assault cannons on their forearms for range combat and concealed photon energy blades for use in close quarters. Samus, she's punching through. They're on me! Can't let him through!
What are these pirates looking for?
They came out of nowhere. How'd they get the drop on us?
This ain't no usual invasion. They're up to something.
Mechanism Arc-6 twin turret, Federation automated anti-craft weapons, radar linked and able to fire 12 beam shots at a time, 14 beam shots at a time. It has sustained critical damage and no longer functions.
Yes, you saved us.
I can't believe it.
Improved model of the Galactic Federation Tactical Barricade offers a 30% increase in durability over the valve while due to its home metals.
Samus, it's really her.
Galactic Federation Trooper, powered armor has been penetrated in numerous places, no life signs detected. Galactic Federation Trooper, standard Galactic Federation military personnel, equipped with a powered armor suit and an N6464 assault rifle with grenade launcher. Galactic Federation troopers are part of the Armed Forces task of defending peace in the galaxy. The powered armor suit worn on duty serves as body armor to provide several physical enhancements. The latest iteration of the suit includes a small thruster on its back to aid in making steep descents and crossing large gaps. The helmet includes microphones and speakers for short-range two-way communication, enabling local conversations and use the wearer's voice even when the visor is closed. Vehicle SM-14 GHV-1, 7th generation Federation fighter, satellite linked to track any targets at weapon range shot down by space pirates. Alright, so why? Galactic Federation Gate, composed of 3 shock-resistant reinforced satellite panels and a central sensor. It will unlock if the sensor detects beam explosion or an explosive impact.
We're holding our position, but the artifact is at risk. We need immediate... Samus, you made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now.
Alright, let's see.
When you're ready, scan the door and head through.
Area map acquired. Map data for this area is downloaded. Press minus to open the map screen. Alright, so. Get to your research center. Security ID registration complete. Bounty Hunter Samus Aran. Full access to Federation base facilities granted.
We'll hold position here. Go get him, Samus.
Large Federation container. Large size of standard container. Usually used for storage, storing, and transporting supplies. Frame is similar to standard. So yeah, standard size storage and transport locker of the Federation has medium durability plus cargo protection function should its casing break. Energy small, 10 points of energy. Central Command Terminal connected directly to Galactic Federation HQ. Control device use systems throughout the facility is used to issue orders to Federation troopers. Change of plan. We're gonna beat these guys up. Oh, I remember that. I remember that death groan. Listen carefully. Yeah, if you heard that, don't.
Our heart is beating so fast.
Alpha Squad, we have suppressed a scouting party. Multiple friendlies wounded. Over.
Provides Central Command Subterminal, provides assistance to the main terminal, as well as operational support for vehicles such as fighter craft and Golem war mechs.
Roger that. Standing by for further instruction.
UTL Research Center Confirmation Monitor shows live camera and sensor feeds from several tactically critical areas throughout the facility used for assessing combat situations. Terminal's internal circuitry damaged, non-functional. Monitors have sustained critical damage. Displays are broken and no longer function. Device spike. The cone-shaped chassis and thrusters enable direct insertion into fortified positions, while landing impacts are mitigated by energy conversion upon opening. UTO Research Center Confirmation Monitor shows an assessment of the laboratory's structural stability. Damage to the facility is currently at 15%. Vehicle DAT tactical truck, armored all-terrain six-wheel vehicle, used to transfer assets to military personnel, ammunition, and parts for repair. The heck is that thing?
Samus, we need your help.
They're dropping out the sky!
Did we get him?
Are we clear?
Stay sharp. We move away.
Vehicle DAT tactical truck, armored all-terrain six-wheel vehicle, used for transporting assets such as military personnel, ammunition, and parts for repair. Vehicle fire critical. Galactic Federation heavyweight class Golem mech, MK-99 bipedal manned war mech. Right arm loadout includes a charged particle cannon with a max output equal to a frigate's main battery. Ooh, nice.
Dropships.
This is a nice place for an ambush. We're sitting ducks.
Hey, somebody get command of the horde. We need orders.
Looking for eyes on the sky.
Numerous injuries detected, resulting internal organ failure and biofluid hemorrhage has reduced its combat ability 70%. Vitals severely deteriorated. Medium, 20 points. 565 PH Hellfire. Light combat and transport fighters were deploying die spikes. Hull torn apart due to an impact caused by Federation forces. Duct cover grill cracked due to heavy impact. Any further damage will destroy it.
Ambush! Alpha Squad, heads up. Pirates are attempting breach on your position. I repeat, pirates are gonna blow the door. Do you copy? Give me someone on that door. Take them out now. Get the artifact into the hangar now.
Energy tank acquired. Maximum energy capacity 100. Open the menu and check the inventory for more information.
It's Samus.
All clear?
Force 2918, cooling device terminal. Regulates the cooling systems of the Force 2918 quantum computer. On a computer based on Talvanian technology as part of the Federation analyzer device. Gate destroyed by breach charge, causing debris to block the entrance. Clearing the debris is impossible due to the fire. Analysis room system terminal manages various data gathering system tools and is linked to the main computer and central command. Latest artifact research notes. Behavioral analysis. 3D simulations confirm the ring's orbital rotation pattern. Possible iterations are still being calculated. Federation lock-on gate. Use the lock-on ability on the central sensor to reveal four free aim sensor targets. Shooting the free aim sensor will then unlock the gate. Hologram of the dissonance system. Artifact detection location marked. Universal object analyzer identifies and classifies unknown materials. Uses both radiation measurement and microfocus X-ray scans. Operates force for quantum manages. Confirms and manages its state. Hold on. I'm just gonna have to, get used to it. Yeah, just a little bit. I didn't know you could jump with the morph ball like that. Oh my god. Galactic Federation large gate for cargo or large machinery. Like other gates, it will open when the sensor is struck by beam exposure and other impacts. Federation lock-on gate. Lock into the central node and hold. While locked down, aim the targeting reticle, manually shoot each of the free aim sensors to open the gate. There's the artifact.
Get that artifact on the bird, now!
Careful! I need to secure this thing.
We're out of time. Let's go! Protect the artifact!
Get down!
The heck is... Oh no. Here we go. Boss battle time. Burr-X, large officer in Space Pirate Army. Metroid fusion has resulted in a loss of free will and the formation of beam projection lenses on its chest. Metabolic energy surges become uncontrollable when all lenses have been destroyed. This causes the recurring energy releases directly from its core via the office and its abdomen until the lenses regenerate. Even among the diverse marks of the Space Pirate Army, Burr-X are considered especially large. They are capable in combat and are often employed in a command role. They share several traits with beetles, such as having a body covered in a tough exoskeleton. That exoskeleton, when combined with their heavy armor and retractable shield, allows them to negate damage from all types of beam weapons and explosives. This impressive durability does leave them with low mobility, so they employ a deployable circular barrier around themselves and limit the range adversaries can engage from them from. Metroid fusion has resulted in both a mind-controlling effect and physical changes to their body, producing up to 4 lenses in their chest and are capable of firing beams. These lenses are vulnerable to standard weaponry. If all exposed lenses are destroyed, the Burr-X will be unable to regulate the metabolic energy the Metroid fusion produces. This will cause it to release large amounts of energy from its core via an opening in its abdomen. Ooh, that was close. Take that. Gotcha. Great. What happens now? Who's this guy? Whoa. Oh no! The artifact! What's happening? No! What's happening? Oh man, this is going from bad to worse. Well, now where is she? Whoa. Chrono Tower. What is this place? Body suit malfunction. Multiple systems offline. Missile launcher offline. Oh no, here we go again. Space jump offline. Morph ball bomb offline. Boost ball offline. Oh, not this again. What's this? Local database contains no matches for this device's materials and technology. Energy signals detected coming from the central section. Analysis implies this is a mechanoid variant. Local database contains no matches for its materials or technology. Where in the hell are we? Look, looks like we're gonna follow him in. Well. Technology used to construct this device cannot be identified. Local database contains no matches. Wowie zowie. Analysis implies the sensor is part of a device made with unknown technology. Local database contains no match for its function, operation, or effect. Statue of an unknown species composed of an unknown material. Local database contains no match for the material's geometric signature. Oh, nothing. Can't find anything that matches. Can't find anything that... Man, this is weird, bro. Sure, yeah. I have no... This has never been done before, but the fact that your gear is stolen for the third time, it's BS, man. Formed instantaneously using an ore with an unknown geometric signature, a current of unidentified energy runs along its surface, but we don't even know what the hell this is. Man. Analysis implies this is a slot for storing a mechanoid. Local database contains no matches. Analysis applies as an unknown hologram technology. No matches found within local database. An android created using an unknown technology. Local database contains no matches. No energy signals detected. Oops. Man, pushing the wrong button every time. Oh, what is this? An android created using an unknown technology. Local database, no matches, and this analysis implies it's outside of its default configuration. Wow, this is weird, bro. What if I go down there? Does it even matter? Oh. Well, if it's not up there, then we gotta go down there. Can we shoot it? Nope, we can't. Yep, we gotta go down there. Man, listen. Okay. All right, we're in. Now what's this? No, I can't go any further. Not yet. Hold on there, brother. Giant statue of an unknown species made of an unknown material. Local database contains no matches. Energy is gathering in its forehead. Nope, can't shoot it, I guess. Wait a second. What's happening? Whoa! Now where are we at? Oh. Oh, this is weird, bro. I'm at a loss for words, folks. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this now. What the? Chosen one. Our savior. We give you this. Psychic crystal acquired. Releases the latent psychic powers residing within you and enables an interacting with psychic technology using your visor. Press A to fire a psychic beam. Press X to switch to the psychic visor. Put a menu within, click here for more information. Statue made of umozanite, depicting alarming. Its forehead has a crystal design. Subject identified as a priest able to manipulate psychic energy. Psychic assembler forms objects by bonding or molecule nanomachines thrown throughout the environment, operated using psychic energy. Bridge made of ore molecule nanomachines bonded by psychic energy. The psychic assembler appears to react to guardian commands or limited telepathy. Statue made of umozanite, depicting alarming. You will activate the chosen one meets its gaze while standing on the teleporter. Its energy has been claimed. Alarming teleporter connects Chrono Tower to an alternate dimension containing Alarming Holy Ground. Activated via the linked Alarming statue. Chrono Tower Gate. Disassembles and reassembles in response to psychic energy. Its front and back sides both react, however there are one-way versions as well. Mechanoid Cybot. Androids built by Alarming to aid in everyday life, operated via telepathy. Modified to face the Griever threat after the Great Tragedy. Let's see here. Cybot. Androids created by Alarming and controlled via telepathy currently sits in an inactive mode. No energy signals detected. Elevator to Chrono Tower Pinnacle enabled. Touch the hologram to activate. Chrono Tower elevator. Use psychic energy from Chrono Tower to ascend and descend. Operated by touch and hologram. Oh, you can still scan, and you can still scan. Oh, this. Welcome. Serving priest of Lam. You are the chosen one, foretold in the age of prophecy. We, Lamorn, will cease to exist. However, by preserving our history and knowledge for the future, the Lamorn spirit will keep on living. Chosen one. Carry out our legacy from this planet Vuros to a new world. That is your mission, and the last hope of the Laman. Of the Morn. The master teleporter is located in the pinnacle above us. It is needed to journey to a new world. To use it, you must first collect 5 keys. I shall mark the key locations here. Chosen one, first travel to our temple. Touch this ball of light. Teleportation field generated by psychic energy. The creation was a skill unique to Lamorn priests. Contact instantly transports objects to the location designated by its creator. We're going to a time warp. Well, looks like we're starting a new world. Let's do it. Location of teleported key confirmed. Ancient Lamorn Stone Gate, composed mostly of Umozanite. Its curve and cross-sectional consistency suggests precise machining. It leads to Soul Valley. Alright, so key location is right there. The Garden of Remembrance. To the Lamorn headed for the Temple of Memory. Gaze deeply, listen carefully, calm your mind, and take the first step here. The first steps to my Lamorn brethren. You are welcome in this sacred land, full of greenery and life. Visit the Temple of Memory, kneel at its altar, and honor all those who came before. The thoughts, wishes, and dreams of our people come together at the base of the sacred tree. We hope one day that the bounty reaches far and wide, excerpted from the first slate. Plant morphology, lysis cask. The thin skin layer of its fruit contains a low viscosity and high nutritious liquid. A strong impact will break the skin and scatter the pungent contents. Insect morphology, Empress Alu. Butterfly variant adapted to tropical climates, travel in swarms, and will flee from danger if disturbed while at rest. Insect morphology, sicklefly. A dragonfly subspecies with scissor-like jaws and a single compound eye. Travels in swarms and feeds on compost, mold, and fungi. Mollusk morphology, mireworm. Mollusk found in riffle habitats. Imitates plant life to lure in and feed on small insects, but retreats underground if they sense danger nearby. Arthropod morphology, red relic ant. Primarily eats leaves from broadleaf trees, using its rear pincers to carry them. Forms a line with nestmates when traveling. Wing morphology, Arnacorane. Large avian creature that primarily feeds on fruit. Overdeveloped chest muscles allow it to fly for days without rest. Arnov cranes are large birds that have adapted to hot, humid environments. They prefer to feed on fruit, sometimes forming large flocks and traveling 1,000 kilometers or more in search of it. To endure such long, continuous flights, they have developed powerful chest muscles. They are quick to flee from enemies and predators, and they rely on their exceptional hearing to warn them if danger is nearby. Their ears run along the sides of the head, and the protuberances near the ears help them regulate their body temperature. Fungi morphology, fiber deformity. Small fungi variant typically forms the bark of a tree. It possesses bioluminescent glow due to an internal oxygen reaction. Ancient statue carved from a single stone. Analysis implies that surface cracks were caused by strong impact. Item detected within. What does it say again? Surface cracks were caused by strong impact. Maybe I'll catch that later, but... Giant spiral. Vegetation primarily found in trees and caves. Its leaves extend to a spiral and display a response to any impact simulation. Crustacean morphology. Shimmer strap. Variety of terrestrial crustacean parasites that live on wood surfaces. It is mobile and primarily consumes sap. The tip of its tentacle is a luminous organ. Shimmer straps are terrestrial crustaceans evolved to live parasitically fixed to a single location. Anchored to a tree bark, they grow by absorbing nutrients such as amino acids, protein, and sugars from sap. Lacking eyes, they explore their environment by extending a feeler with a bioluminescent organ and its tip through an aperture in their shell. Able to sense its own light emissions, the feeler will retract to the shell if it senses danger, closing the aperture in the process. Shimmer straps live as long as their host tree remains alive, with some specimens found to be hundreds of years old. Float morphology, homing spore. Sporangum of a gas spore floats in the air and senses the heat of nearby organisms. If threatened, they will extend thorns, approach, and then explode. The sporangium, that gas spore, a type of mushroom ejected at irregular intervals, are called homing spores. They contain spores as well as a lighter than air gas mixture with their pouch-like structure. This gas allows homing spores to float in the air, waiting for creatures to approach. If they sense that a creature is nearby, they will grow thorn-like tactile receptors across their outer surface and begin pursuing their target. If they make contact with their target, the internal gas is instantaneously compressed while the other outer layer heats up, causing the gas to explode. Mireworms are invertebrate mollusks that live in small groups, primarily in shallow freshwater and boggy areas. They possess long, slender bodies and will often emerge from their burrows in search of prey. They do this by swaying gently, appearing as vegetation and emitting a sweet odor from their heads that mimics plants, luring in small insects. They use the mandibles at the tip of their head to grab their prey and then swallow them whole. They're highly vigilant, quickly retreating into their burrows if they sense danger. They are incapable of migration, spending their entire lives in their original burrows and dying if the water in their habitat is depleted. Insect morphology. Glister beetle. A beetle possessing bioluminescence. As a species, they tend to group together, emitting considerable light and making themselves easy to spot by predators. Glister beetles are insects that have been classified as beetles due to their rigid forewings. They possess an internal photophore and are known for their extremely docile disposition. They tend to gather in groups and share feeding grounds, using the mandibles on their head to peel away bark and harvest the sap beneath. A chemical reaction of photoproteins and enzymes allows them to emit light from the photophore in their abdomen. They use this luminescence as a means of communication within their groups, but when several of them are emitting light at once, it also makes them easy to spot by predators. Alright, so yeah, I'm gotta inspect every nook and cranny. Now look what we have here. We're now entering Fury Green. O Lamorn, gaze upward and behold the sacred tree, blessed by the temple memory, a shrine that preserves and protects our memories and wisdom. On the first day we Lamorn set foot in this jungle, the sacred tree has been here. Bathed in the light breaking through the treetops, reaching high into the air, appearing to almost strain against the sky, yearning to carry the thoughts and feelings it holds ever higher. Open your heart and your mind to the sacred tree and become one with it, except for the second slate. Expo Head. If it senses an approaching organism, it closes its petals and hardens to protect its ovaries. Glottogropper. Carnivorous reptiles that move using wings and powerful legs. They burrow underground to wait for prey, then emerge when they detect vibrations. Glottogroppers are carnivorous reptiles who primarily feed on other animals. They are ambush predators burrowing beneath the ground and waiting for prey to approach. When they sense the vibrations of prey through the ground, they will swiftly emerge and launch sharp needles from their mouth. They have two extremely powerful legs, which they can use to launch themselves into the air, up to 3 times their own height. They can then use their small wings to control their mid-air positioning, making it difficult for prey to track their movements. All right, here we go. Yeah, space jumps offline. What's this thing? They usually live in mud underwater and will surface if a creature draws near. If their territory is invaded, they will attack with their vines until the intruder is defeated or driven away. Despite its hard outer skin, even a single shot from a high-powered weapon can defeat it. Root spur are tuberous root plants. They typically live below the water surface in rivers and marshes or possess an autonomic nervous system. If they detect an invader, they will emerge from hiding and attack by swinging the vine on top of their body around themselves until the threat withdraws. The fleshy stalk is covered in hard bark, making it extremely durable. However, explosives and high-powered weapons can still dispatch it quickly. Wowie zowie. That music, man, I'm telling you. Oh, what the heck is that? Psychic platform, formed by compressing psychic energy. Standing on them requires psychic boots. Psychic platforms are ethereal formations of compressed psychic energy. They are formed when a physically capable individual condenses a cloud of dormant psychic energy into a usable surface. As these formations are not fully physical, they are impossible to stand on without wearing psychic boots. Psychic platforms function as a group. When one's materialized, its group follows suit. How about that? Ancient purification site holds spiritual significance to visiting Lamorn. Structure collapsed due to an earthquake blocking water flow. Fungi morphology, gas 4. Fungi variant, its periostracum is extremely hard and cannot be destroyed with a standard beam, but will open up to release homing spores. Gas 4 are a type of mushroom that mainly inhabits hot and humid jungles, growing on surfaces like tree trunks or rock cliffs. Their periostracum remains closed until a sporangium is generated, at which point their periostracum opens and injects the sporangium into the air. The periostracum is extremely hard and cannot be destroyed with beam weaponry, but the soft tissues beneath the periostracum, which are exposed when the sporangium is injected, are vulnerable to damage from beams or other weapons. Gas 4 can be destroyed even while their periostracum is closed using high-powered weapons. Ancient Lemurian sculpture carved from a single stone with identical dimensions to similar statues. A receptacle for a psychic mote is built into its forehead. Mote socket. Receptacle that takes a psychic mote. A spherical coalescence of psychic energy that acts as a key. Large Lemurian psychic lock. Psychic ability seal variant. Unlocked by placing psychic energy mote spheres into the receptacle. Check this out. Missile expansion. Increases maximum missile capacity by 5. Also restores 5 missiles. Lemurian door. Unlocks when its central sensor detects energy exposure, an explosion, or a concussive blast. Once unlocked, it will open when approached. Psychic mote. Spherical classes of psychic energy. That's the key. Nope. Nope, can't go that far. What's this? Mechanoid Scout Bot. Emits ultrasonic waves from overhead to detect and map the positions of valuables in the area. Electric shock will activate it. Scout bots were created during a machine era to find precious resources. Once deployed to an assigned area, they perform scans using ultrasonic wave reflection. The data is then fed to a linked map displaying the location of mineral deposits and other valuables. Most scout bots were left to weather the environment and, due to natural degradation, may no longer function. Huh. Okay, so an electric shock. What would that do? Like, Bristlewort. Carnivorous plant variant covered in a hard shell. When it senses a threat, it will open its shell, angle itself towards the target, and launch thorns. Bristlewort are carnivorous plants capable of moving around using their 6 legs. Their outer shells are impervious to beam attacks, though explosives can damage them. These sturdy shells are heavy, impairing the Bristlewort's ability to move. As a result, they tend to attack from a distance, only opening the shell when prey is detected. Once the shell is opened, Bristlewort quickly rotate, launching sharp thorns in all directions before closing in to generate new thorns. Thanks to the mineral composition of the thorns, Bristlewort can regenerate them indefinitely using photosynthesis. Staying at the distance also helps them protect their internal organs, which are exposed and vulnerable even to beam attacks while the shell is open. Oh, I get it. Now I'm using motion controls. Plant morphology, coneberry, male form of a plant that continuously emits pollen. Pollen is uncommonly light, enabling it to float for long durations with every little airflow. Psychic gate, normally closed, opens automatically upon receiving psychic energy from a linked sensor. Psychic sensor, receiver and conductor for psychic energy, linked to the gate. What's this? The psychic glove. Works in combination with a psychic visor, enabling telekinetic control over psychic objects such as motes. So that's what this does. Here we go. Psychic glove acquired. Enables remote manipulation of psychic motes and psychic objects. Switch to the psychic visor and hold ZL to grasp the target. They can then be manipulated with the right stick. Open the menu and check the inventory for more information. Psychic visor. Augmented scan visor imbued with psychic abilities. In addition to normal and analytical functions, it enables the user to see and interact with psychic energy. Some psychic objects must be scanned by the psychic visor in order to be materialized. Psychic visor also grants access to planetary database and local technology. A mysterious crystal found on Lamorne's holy ground in an alternate dimension. It is a gift bequeathed only to the chosen one. Equipped from the psychic crystal grants psychic abilities. Use means to unlock psychic doors and the visor to decipher psychic recordings left by Lamorne. The psychic visor also enables access to Lamorne technology. The psychic glove allows control spheres of pure physic energy called motes, as well as other psychic objects. When used with the psychic visor, the glove can also be used to perform various telekinetic processes. To grasp a mote, switch to the psychic visor, aim at the mote, then press and hold ZL to pull to the glove. To move a psychic object with telekinesis, switch to the psychic visor and use right stick left right and right stick up down. The psychic glove can be used to grab and release a mote as many times as needed. However, motes cannot be removed from a closed socket. Energy tank, 100 points. Psychic beam. Psychic beam combines psychic energy with a bioenergy from Samus and shoots from the arm cannon as a beam projectile. Psychic beam strength and performance are equal to the standard power beam. Psychic beam shots can open doors that respond only to psychic energy. As a weapon, it behaves identically to the standard power beam. Its rapid fire performance and velocity makes it particularly effective against fast-moving targets. And of course, there's a charge beam, same thing. Morph ball, and all that. Alright. Aim at a mote socket, release and throw a mote at it. Aha! Yeah, remember that jingle? Yep. So good to be back. All right, enough playing around. Let's go. It says an electric shock will activate it. Emits ultrasonic waves from overhead to detect and map the position of valuables in the area. An electric shock will activate it. What is this electric shock here? Wait. Could it be that we could use a missile? Aha! Now I get it. What is that thing? What is this? Psychic container. Stores items prepared by the last Lamorne priests to be given to the chosen one. Opened using telekinesis. Grasping the node and moving along the displayed path releases the lock. The container will then vanish. Psychic containers are used to store items prepared by Lamorne priests in accordance with the Chosen One prophecy in the hope they would someday appear. Opening them requires moving a locking node along a predetermined pattern via telekinesis. As such, they could not be opened by Lamorne without psychic abilities. Once opened, the psychic energy manifesting in the container dissipates, causing it to vanish. Look at this. Ho. Energy tank. Yes, sir. Boom. I already know about energy tanks. I don't have psychic boots to step onto those platforms, so I need to go forward. But y'all, this, boy, have I learned so much. Insect morphology, Shren. Flying insects that build nests on vertical surfaces such as rock walls. Lives in swarms, will shoot acidic spray at organisms that approach the nest. Shren build their hives high off the ground, usually on rocky cliffs or against tree trunks. Both adult and larval Shren typically share a hive. If something approaches one of their hives, the adults will quickly emerge and protect the nest by spraying their acidic venom at the intruder. While they are highly aggressive when defending their hive, this behavior is defensive, and they will not pursue an intruder once it is withdrawn. In fact, Shren are social creatures with other Shren, often forming several hives in proximity to each other and working together to protect each other. Organic morphology, Shren hive. Hive opening formed to a mixture of chewed up plants and ore mixed with Shren saliva. It is extremely vulnerable to explosive force. Whoa. Oh, that's right. You need missiles to destroy them. Galactic Federation distress beacon detected. Right there. What's this? Viros amber. Tree resin fossilized by chemical reaction. Though roughly as firm as rock minerals, it can be destroyed with explosive force. Missiles. Can I go even further? Where the heck am I? What the heck? Crustacean morphology, isopod. Isopod glides atop a slick mucus, which they produce. Their diet is primarily glow mold, causing their abdomen and mucus to glow. Hold up. If it's actually leading to that distress beacon, no, it can't. Let me go back a little bit. See what else I can find. Oh crud! It's yeah, morph ball bomb. Need the morph ball bomb to get going now. In fact, I think I'm going the right way. Where's that thing going? Oh, what's this? Fungi morphology, glow mold, but bioluminescent fungi variant containing large quantities of luciferin and luciferase in its cap. This causes the glow of both the fungi and its spores. Oh, where's it going? Oh, what the heck was that? Isopod antenna. Life science diminishing due to severance from body. Oh, this can't be good. Oh, what's this? Sacred Tree of the Lamorn. Age estimated at over 6 millennia. Analysis indicates it absorbed and stored massive amounts of psychic energy. This has to be it. Beetle variant nest, composed of hardened mud and clay, and the nest is fragile enough that a single powerful blow would shatter it. All formed of insect webbing. It is extremely elastic and durable and cannot be cleared with standard firearms. Highly flammable and removable using high heat weaponry. You know, flamethrowers. Let's see, where does that go? Fern root variant. Lateral root and root hair tips with extremely sharp edges. They can be cleared using standard firearms. Oh my God. Isopod corpse. All life signs have ceased. Let's see.
On a planet, no hope of survival. But you're also not sitting next to Phil anymore in that cubicle, so... Win? Oh.
Not quite.
Okay. What? What now? Samus? Samus Aran?
Hey! Hey, Samus Aran! I'm stuck! Help me out! Oh!
get me down. I'll just stay right here. Try not to die.
Galactic Federation transport X-7S. Engine and navigation systems have stopped. Fuselage damage. There's a detachable cargo door at its rear. Galactic Federation technician. Individual who performs maintenance tasks and electrical equipment. This also includes maintenance of computer equipped airframes. Stolen vine growth. Burst of struck.
Oh! I think it's working. Shoot some. What was that? Okay, that did not sound friendly.
Oh god.
Okay, I got it. Oh, no.
Oh. Wave battle. Let's go. What are these things? Jungle Griever. Griever variant of this area, it can leap to great heights and climb trees quickly. It has an extremely aggressive disposition and will use its arms and claws to attack its enemies at close range. When at a distance, it will spit poison at threats. A subspecies of Griever, the ferocious predators found throughout Vuros, which is adapted to densely wooded environments. Their exceptional jumping ability allows them to quickly traverse treetops and rock cliffs. They often hunt in packs and are known to attack other creatures indiscriminately. Once one pack member strikes, the others will quickly join the fray, either by leaping up close to slash with sharp claws in their two pairs of arms, or by spitting a vicious mass of venom from a distance. Their skin is thin and unarmored, making their bodies vulnerable to standard beam weaponry, and light enough that the shock of a direct hit from explosive weapons is enough to push them away. Grievers.
Oh no, there's too many of them.
I know, I guess I could do a better job.
Great job. Now help me down. We're good. Okay. I'm coming down. Thank you, Samus. I'm a specialist, Miles McKenzie, engineer level 4. I have something for you. Hold on, I gotta manually override this. These X7s tend to stick a little. Come on. Oh, boy, this is...
Miles McKenzie, primarily responsible for government maintenance at the UTO Research Center, skilled in operating, repairing, and modifying computers and machinery. Miles McKenzie is an engineer with the Galactic Federation. His duties include the maintenance and repair of several vehicle types and programmed software used for weapons development. He is known to be extremely talkative, even while alone. Although his restless energy and curiosity make him prone to danger, his excessive caution is enough to keep him from harm. He has a strong moral compass and work ethic, making him a reliable problem solver no matter the situation. Malfunction in X-7S cargo bay hatch. Arm extension blocked by a bent piston rod. Removal of the rod is required for it to open.
Ah! See? No biggie.
Missile launcher. Explosive combat item developed by the Galactic Federation. Restores the missile launch function of the arm cannon. Let's go! Missile launcher acquired. Missile launch function is restored. Press R to launch an explosive missile with target tracking and capabilities.
Just a little token of my appreciation.
All right, well, let's take a look. Arm cannon, missile launcher. Arm cannon's built-in missile launcher is a compact artillery sub-weapon for launching explosives. Locking on to a target before firing causes a missile to automatically track that target. Each launch uses one missile. Or launch missile. If a different sub-weapon is active, press the D button to activate the missile launcher, then fire. The explosive fire-powered missiles can break objects that are otherwise too durable for standard beam weapons. Missiles can also be used to remove a lock unit explosive.
If it's okay with you, I'm gonna tag along. So, where to? It might be a good idea to check the map and get our bearings.
This artificial fusion of flora and fauna made using Lorman biotech. Extremely fast cellular metabolism allows full regeneration even reduced to pulp.
Samus, please shoot that thing. It won't stop moving.
Missile aim small, 5 missiles. Special growths at the unwalled palms, roots, moonstalks, used to store nutrients. The outer skin is very durable, but can be broken by a concussive blast.
Missiles might work against tougher enemies. How about we avoid any standing water? Those things seem pretty territorial.
Concussive blast. Another missile expansion. What concussive blast do you suggest? What's this thing? Psychic shutter. Moving the PK stone lever using the psychic glove will disable the lock.
How do we open this? Wait, something's happening. What? How'd you do that?
Save station. Learn more device for saving behavioral records. Also fully restores energy and ammunition. The device will back up the status and condition of a subject, as well as a log of their actions up to that point. Once recorded, the subject's health and supplies are fully replenished. Using a save station requires the suit able to link and transmit its wearers or records to the station. What are you waiting for? Suit
What's so
maintenance.
special about that machine? Why hide it in here?
Well, you gotta save, cause you never know. Suit maintenance, weapon reloading, data backup complete.
Technology, it's not as old as the rest of these ruins. What do you think it's doing here? Did you just scan me? What does it say?
I don't even want to talk about it. That's not much of a concussive blast.
us.
No, I don't think so.
Wow, look up there. That is one massive tree. It's been thousands of years old.
No missiles. Missile expansion acquired.
Missile expansion. Interesting.
More psychic door. To enable its beam sensor, use telekinesis to move the PK stone from the top of the door to its center. Oop, you gotta do it. You gotta do it more. Ready? There you go.
Seriously, how'd you do that? They really don't want anyone in here. It must be a sacred space.
Ancient stone bridge built by the Lamorne. It shows severe damage from seismic activity, though its basic structure remains stable. Weight capacity estimated to be under 700 LH.
I've never seen anything like this. It's beautiful.
I know. Uh-oh, look out!
I'm just gonna stay out of your way. You let me know when it's clear. Oh, you sent that one flying.
Clear. Uh-oh, look out!
They're coming over the side.
Look out! Clear. Move up. Need missiles.
Last stretch. I'm going for it. Cover me.
Huge. 100 points. Good work.
That was a close one. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it. Thank you, Samus.
Why, you're welcome.
Get to the door, Samus. Let's get out. Oh! I'm good. I'm okay.
All right, moving on. What's this?
This place.
Ancient Lamorne object with a plant motif. It has sockets for 2 motes. Ooh. Ancient Lamorne object carved from blue tinged sublet. An explosive shock will shatter this material. Psychic box. Open to an energy received by its link sensor. Psychic energy concentration detected inside. Receive psychic energy and conducts into the linked apparatus.
I have no idea what we're doing, but it feels like it's working. Well, I'll be. It did work.
What's this? Control beam. Generates a charged psychic beam that can be controlled via telepathy. The time slows to a near standstill while the beam is in flight. Oh. Control beam acquired. Psychic charged beam shots launched while using the psychic visor can now be controlled. Switch to the psychic visor. Press and hold A to charge. Then release to launch a maneuverable control beam shot. Use the stick to steer. Right stick to steer.
You found something for your suit, didn't you?
Aperture containing a switch linked to a psychic lock. Psychic energy will trip the switch and open the lock. Oops. Well. This is nuts. This is nuts, bro.
That door just opened all by itself.
No, I opened it with the psychic control beam. And what's this? Sacred fountain made from Umozanite. The water is sourced from underground ruins, which allows its temperature to remain consistent throughout the year.
No way. A Mark 99 mech? I'd recognize that frame anywhere. Mark 99 mech, this is Samus Aran. Bounty hunter? You know her. She's famous. Very familiar. Betsy? What are you doing here? I worked on her back at base. I'll take a few scans. Maybe we can come back here and get her. Poor baby. She's torn apart.
Electric Federation Heavyweight Class Golem Mech, a bipedal man MK-99 war mech primarily piloted by Federation androids. Several critical components missing or damaged, non-operational.
Find the missing pieces.
Federation Heavy Container, exceptionally durable and ideal for tactical assets such as weapons. Only extremely powerful explosives can destroy them.
I bet we could get her up and running again. I poured my heart and soul into that mech. Poor Betsy.
Control system built by the Lemoran, used in the machine era, currently inactive. Circular aperture, presumably used for ventilation. No blockages detected on the other side.
Look at this place.
Door sensor received repairs during machine era. These repairs require power to operate, and the door is not receiving any current. Offline.
This planet's tech is a marvel.
Okay, so what do we do from there? Oh, yeah.
I want to poke around, but decoding the language will take weeks without a translation key.
Another safe station. Alright, here we go. Save because you never know. Weapons reloaded. Data backup. Suit maintenance complete. I know. Use the control beam to... Wow. This... Could I set some, make some more settings work? Cursor, stick, invert Y. Yeah, gotta do that. Ah, much better. I can control this much better. Oh, look at this. You can refill your status. What's this? Bomb slot. Activates any linked device when the concussive blast is detected within. Currently offline. So that's what the concussive blast is for. You got to use a morph ball bomb. Oh.
Wait, you can interface with their tech, which means you can understand it, which means you've received translation data, which opens up a world of possibilities. Once I get this working, we can use this tech to our advantage. I just need remote access to your logs. Oh, this data chip. You think it'll work?
Yeah.
Wow, that is fascinating. Thank you. We'll put this here. Let's see. This should do the trick. All right, look at that! We got power! Well, one door is still locked, the other one is malfunctioning. Hey, but it's progress.
Are you kidding me right now?
All this is gonna take a while to figure out, so I'm gonna stay here if you wanna scout ahead. It's about to get real nerdy in here.
Now let's see what happens if I activate the control beam. Neat. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Look at that.
That's one way to fix it.
Bomb slot. Activates any leaked device when the concussive blast is detected within. The illumination indicates it is online. Bomb slots are switches used to activate connected devices and are triggered through the use of concussive blasts. Though maintenance tanks do not use explosives to perform their duties, they are able to trigger these devices by charging up a concussive blast. Bomb slots require energy. Indicator lights show if the bomb slot is connected to power and operational.
That'll work if I line these matrices. Okay, yeah.
Well, yep, this is where you get the morph ball. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yep. Morph ball's next. An ancient era altar with a plant motif, designed to unfold. Analysis implies there's a way to trigger it open. Oh. Chosen one. Welcome to our temple. This is the Temple of Memory. From the beginning, the Morn priests recorded our history in a sacred tree by offering prayers. Behold. Oh. legacy is preserved within. Born from this tree is the memory fruit. Legacy compiled within the tree will be inherited to the memory fruit. For the memory fruit to grow, you must seek the green energy crystals, which have been scattered throughout the planet. Deposit green energy crystals upon the altar of legacy. We place our faith in you, chosen one. Please carry the memory fruit to a new world. Well. Small size energy converter. Converts energy from green energy crystals into psychic energy and then sends it to the sacred tree. You do not have any green energy crystals to deposit. Sculpture of a prominent Lamorne priest. The inscription reads, Kovhanda. Sculpture Chitoya's last priest of Euros. The statue itself is a medium for psychic recordings, recording viewed. Ancient era altar with a plant motif, it's starting to unfold. Okay. Gotta get green crystals. Psychic lock linked to the triple target. Simultaneous exposure of all three targets to psychic energy will release the lock. Hemispherical metal lid that can open and close. Psychic energy detected inside. Analysis implies it works in conjunction with a pressure platform. Pressure platform for releasing the system's psychic lock. Additional weight will cause it to sink further and will reveal targeted objects. Yeah. One of the switches for the triple threat target psychic lock installed in the gate. It responds to psychic energy. However, the lock cannot be disabled unless all three targets are exposed simultaneously. Which means... But... I thought I... All targets exposed to psychic energy. Lock released. Hold on a minute. Inverts Y explode when using a control beam. Ah, there we go. What's this area? Psychic recording data playback device emits images and text recorded within a moat. These statements can be interpreted only by those who have psychic abilities. Stone sculpture of a common Lamorne priest. Storage at its feet holds motes for making psychic recordings. Okay, what does this mean? let's see. Emits images and text recorded within a mote. These signals can be interpreted only by those with psychic abilities. I still don't get it. A stone sculpture of a Lamorne priest. It bears an inscription that transliterates the Shay and includes the description of the individual. The only female member of the Lamorne priesthood and the first to understand the structure of space and time. Her insight led to a method of moving across space-time and, in turn, the invention of the teleporter. Thursar. The first priest who communed with the sacred tree and founded the Temple of Memory. He is said to have been gifted at conveying thoughts without need to speak and understanding others without the need to hear them. Oh, come on. You gotta do it better. This. Whatever this thing is. Uh-oh. I think I sense a boss battle coming. Yup. Carvex. A giant carnivorous plant possessing consciousness, intelligence, and considerable physical strength. It is unable to communicate due to a fusion with the Metroid. Destroying all tentacle-like vines will cause its protective leaves to briefly drop, exposing a body enveloped in only a thin mucous membrane. Note that the tentacles quickly regenerate. The only way to delay the regeneration is to destroy them all at virtually the same time. The control beam. A giant carnivorous plant that possesses self-awareness and cognitive thought. While it once coexisted and communicated with Lamorne priests using telepathic waves, one of the effects of Metroid fusion is a disruption in its thought pattern, preventing it from communicating. It now sees everyone as enemies and will attack indiscriminately. It primarily attacks using its tentacles. These tentacles can be destroyed, but individual tentacles will go back quickly through rapid cell proliferation and cell transfer from any remaining tentacles. If all of its tentacles are destroyed simultaneously, the regeneration process requires its body to generate considerable heat, forcing it to open its protective calyx to cool down. This will expose a thin mucous membrane that is vulnerable to damage. Carvex fine. Tentacle-like appendage capable of being both rigid and flexible. It can be temporarily destroyed by damaging the bulging portion along its length. Carvex's tentacles are normally hidden beneath the ground, but will reveal them if it detects danger. Tentacles have extreme elasticity, making them very flexible. This allows Carvex to attack by swinging them around like long whips. Swollen protuberances in the tentacles indicate the areas that facilitate Carvex's fine control of its limbs. If these are destroyed, the resulting loss of control will rapidly expand and rupture the affected tentacle. Oops. Carvex's pollen sac. Pollen bags were released from the ends of Carvex's tentacles. They possess propeller-like wings that fly by rigid wind currents. Carvex is capable of ejecting pouch-like pollen sacs at will. These sacs have 4 wings that function like propellers, allowing them to move slowly through the air and hold on and hit on targets detected using a natural thermal sensor. When a pollen sac lands on a target, the sac will rupture, causing damage. This behavior indicates that the sac primarily serves as a means of attack rather than a method of pollination. Ah. 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 Gotcha. Gate sealed shut by hardened plant fibers. Strong enough pull would force the gate open. Or not palm root stalks block a small passageway. Root stalks can be clear with a concussive blast. Can't space jump. Gotcha. And down it goes. Oh, look at this. Even though this is my first playthrough, I kind of made it look easy. There it is, the Morph Ball Bomb. Psychic bomb. Compresses a large amount of psychic energy into a sphere, which then disperses a concussive blast. Psychic bomb acquired. Psychic bombs are usable only in morph ball mode. Up to 3 can be placed at a time. The concussive blast of psychic bombs damages objects and enemies and can be used to perform a bomb jump. Bombs can be given psychic mode properties by pressing and holding A. There it is. Bomb slot for operating a sacred shrine. The impact of a psychic bomb detonation inside the slot moves the pedestal. Gazing at the Lamorne statue while on the pedestal then activates the shrine. Sacred shrine teleports the chosen one to an alternative dimension that houses a teleport key, activated by gazing at its statue's forehead. Sacred shrines are single-use teleporters prepared by last priest Shatoya as a way to access an alternate dimension where the master teleport keys are kept. When not in use, the shrines themselves are also placed in extra-dimensional space, though they are linked to each key guardian in such a way that they can be summoned into them at will. Key guardians will summon their shrine only for the chosen one. However, if their body were to die and their consciousness dissipate, the shrine will appear on its own. Oh, that's right. Blocked. Well, I guess we better come back later. Well, I guess not. Master Teleporter Key acquired. One of the keys required to activate the Master Teleporter in Chrono Tower. A total of 5 keys must be collected.
Samus, do you copy? Booyah! Long-range comms are back online. Oh, did you achieve your objective? There's something I want to talk about. Meet me in base camp?
All right. Well, looks like there's base camp. Well, there seems to be a way out of there. Red Relicant. Tip of the unalt palm's root stalk. Roots have intruded into every crevice of the shrine, expanded and shattered the structure. Complete collapse inevitable. Excuse me. Pressure platform operation complete. Now, what about this area here? What about this area? I'm confused. I'm still confused about this area here. Oh. Oh. Hello. What does that do? Writing service on the Lamorne statue decrypted. Within the moat the statue holds is a history of the guardian of the Temple Garden. To reveal these truths, place the moat into the playback device. I see. In the distant past, a mass of burning rock fell from the sky to the jungles of Euros. Once this rock, which was itself poisonous, had cooled it hardened. A small carnivorous plant took in the position it carried. The plant did not succumb to the poison. It thrived, growing to rule over the jungle. In time, the priest Thessara became the first the plant could convey its thoughts to, and named it Carvex. Later, at their urging, Carvex eventually relocated to the garden within the Lamorne Temple of Memory. There it ruled as it did in the jungles, and it came to preside over Lamorne funerals. Carvex, a giant carnivorous plant that possesses self-awareness and cognitive thought, while it once coexisted and communicated with the Lamorne priest using telepathic ways. One of the effects of Metroid fusion is the disruption in its thought pattern, preventing it from communicating. Oh. Oh, I see. So this is the Sanctum of the Guardians. So basically, you get to learn more information about those things. Remember, you need green energy. Oh, hello. Missile expansion acquired. There you go.
Man, they did not design these for humans. Oh! Whoa! You are sneaky quiet, you know that? Hey, I'm glad you're back. That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy. I've been able to translate the Lamorne language. This planet, Euros, doesn't appear on any of the known star charts. Might as well be a ghost. I tried sending out a distress signal, but there is no activity in this sector. It is eerily quiet. We could be anywhere. Or we could be nowhere. According to these maps, we shouldn't even be here. From what I gather, the only way off this planet is to retrieve 5 teleporter keys. Now, I'll do some digging to see if there's any way I can support you. Now that our comms are working, we should be able to share data. I can provide you with intel from here. What do you say?
Okay. Sure.
Excellent. Hey, stay safe out there, Samus. I'll be here if you need me. Hey! Be careful, Samus. You won't have me there to watch your back.
No problem. Lamorne storage locker made of extremely durable incandescent steel, making it impervious even to powerful weapons. It will open if a current is passed to the electrodes at both ends. Now, it will open if a current is passed to the electrodes at both ends. What's this? Lock unit, heat, Lamar main locking system. The lock can be removed only if exposed to extremely high temperatures. But the lock and remove system will operate normally. So you gotta get a fire-based weapon here. What's this? Container carrier vehicle rails. Rails running from the cargo launcher to the temple deterioration dates them to the Lamorne's machine era. Oh. Cargo launcher. Machine era cargo transport system. Uses ballistic technology to launch specifically and specially engineered capsules that are typically loaded with materials and goods. The cargo launcher transport system was developed during the machine era. It launches 3 specially engineered capsules. These are typically loaded with materials, rations, and other goods. The capsules use thrusters to automatically adjust their speed and attitude. And they are equipped with a system for ensuring zero-impact landings, making them safe enough for moving personnel if necessary. The system enabled fast transport between Salt Valley and Fury Green, but was never deployed elsewhere. Oh. Cargo launcher activation switch. Activates when the sensor in the recess to the top detects a concussive vibration. Clever. Cargo launcher activation switch. Launcher activated. Now, what is this? It says, the Morn storage locker made of extremely durable liquids and steel, making it impervious even to powerful weapons. It will open if a current is passed to the electrodes at both ends. Wait, it might require a special beam or something. Right. Oh. Yeah, it might require a specific beam, so that's... Anyways... Uh-oh. Ready for launch. Where are you taking me? Whoa! Look at that blubber fly! Oh man. Ooh. Now, why the heck? Where am I? Where am I supposed to go? Polysorala, a bird variant with a hammer-like head shape with protrusions to either side. They are featherless and have wings made of a thin-skinned membrane. Polysorala? Oh man, I can't even pronounce that properly. Polysorala. They are birds commonly found dancing in skies above Soul Valley. They form flocks of up to several dozen and prey upon insects during flight. Their bodies are featherless and instead feature a thin membrane containing a vibrant red pigment that turns light into energy, meaning that as long as there is sunlight, they only ever need to stop for water. They will instinctively soar high into the sky in order to sunbathe. Their heads feature left and right protrusions, with eyes seated at either tip, ultimately giving them a full 360 view of their surroundings.
What you see in front of you is the entrance to the closest area with a teleporter key. If you want to contact me going forward, use the radio command on the map screen. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mackenzie. Emergency supply storage unit. Tower for shooting emergency equipment from Sol Valley. Electrifying the lock on the lower part of the hatch will cause it to release. What's this? Viola was an epical weapon. A metallic fleet was spent over land with great power. They crossed the sea of sand, carrying us in the blink of an eye. Starting with the Viola, we created many inventions. An era of development supported by technology. We call this duration the machine era. Development eventually overwhelmed the supply of nature. At this rate, resources would be depleted. With this thought, we determined our farewell with the machine era. To preserve the existence of Euros, our world. Well. Sabotaging trains to second recordings. Recorded thoughts can be only by those with necessary abilities. Playback unavailable. Tower for storing emergency equipment for Sol Valley. If you'd like to find the lock on the lower part of the hatch, will cause it to release. Oh, I know. If it's an electric shock that will take on one of those things, then Alright then. Green energy crystal. Crystalline deposits of concentrated green energy. Contains large amounts of teratokens, which can interfere with cellular growth. Green energy crystals consist of silicon dioxide that is crystallized with a large amount of green energy ions. They are broken relatively easily, either by a strong impact or using firearms. Although very little green energy occurs naturally in a geologic record, green energy showers have made it very common throughout Sol Valley. Extracting energy from green energy crystals can only be done using the device on the altar at the Temple of Memory. Green energy extracted here is then sent to the sacred tree, where it is consumed to grow memory fruit. Oh, you have to run it over the car. You have to run over the vehicle. Cargo launcher installation in Fury Green has malfunctioned. Miss Firestone is capable of course and to perform an emergency landing in Sol Valley. So it says closest location with a teleporter key. I see. So I got one teleporter key, 4 more to go. Rock rich in Gibardum. Green energy traces detected within. Only psychic energy in the form of a diffused oscillation blast wave can pulverize it. I see. Oh. So what does it say? Tower for storing emergency equipment for Sol Valley. Electrifying the lock. Okay, so you gotta electrify. So now we gotta go forward that way. Armored container. Used to transfer materials and parts. Durability is unremarkable. Breakable using ordinary firearms. What's this? Oh, hey. What the hell? Is she getting flashbacks? What the hell? Uh-oh. What the? Colonel Tower's locked. What are they doing? Who are they? Uh-oh. Oh, it's battle time. Cybot Soldier. Basic model of a Lamorne-made Cybot battle android, typically equipped with a laser cannon and hover thrusters. This Cybot model was originally created to serve the Lamorne. Following the Great Tragedy, the surviving technicians modified them into an anti-Griever battle mechanoids. They are able to synchronize telepathically with Lamorne as well as act autonomously based on prior instruction. Cybot soldiers are equipped with a hover thruster on their back, a laser cannon on the right arm, and a shockwave emitter for close combat. As the thrusters were only designed for short-range flights and walking functions are limited, Cybot soldiers are most often moved via shuttle or launched through the air by Colonel Tower. Upon losing their telepathic connection to a synchronized Lamorne, they will immediately cease. More of it.
Protected by a force field. But if you want to get in there, we'll need to find a way to remove it. I'll do some research while you look for the teleporter keys.
Could use some energy here. Lamorne fuel barrel. Used to transport combustible liquids. A reaction is visible on the barrel's metallic body. Contains fuel. Mechanism pneumatic tube. Uses air pressure to transport small items for tunnel maintenance and management. System malfunctioning due to impact. Use caution. Mechanism Viola spinner. Uses kinetic energy from Viola to activate linked devices currently offline. Viola spinners were invented during the machine era to repurpose the motion energy of the two-wheeled vehicle for operating connected machinery. The hologram displayed at its center is used to guide Viola placement. Once in place, the vehicle is fixed to its position. By using a throttle to spin the wheels, rotational energy will open gates for operating elevators specific to Viola. Note that the throttle must remain engaged until the machine operates. Vehicle, light delivery truck. Lamorne transport for use within facilities or over short distances, equipped with a driver's seat and cargo bed. This? Viola tunnel. Transit tunnel for use with Viola and other vehicles. It can be opened via the Viola spinner. Maintenance tank tunnel hatch. Exit used by maintenance tanks after completing tunnel work. Opens only from the inside. Alright then. Let's see what else we can get in there. Whoa! What the Hey. This... Okay. So I'm in here. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Delivery exit for the pneumatic tube system. Transport is one way, leading from bottom to top. To prevent a malfunction, delivery hatches cannot be opened. Now then. I'm like stuck here. Huh. Wait, what's this? Lamorne fuel barrel. Used to transport combustible liquids. No reaction is visible in the barrel's metallic body, indicating that the barrel is empty. Oh, there's gotta be somewhere we gotta go. Oh. Tempered glass barrier that divides the security area. The glass is cracked, can be broken by a strong impact. Aha. Always a good idea to scan everything. Conduit for maintenance tanks. Entry hatch currently open and a safely mesh installed. The mesh can be removed with a strong impact. Uh-oh. Hey man, it looks like I'm going to get a vehicle or something. Maintenance tank tunnel entrance with its hatch removed. Use both as an air vent and passage for maintenance tanks to exit outside following task completion. Below the tunnel door. It's currently locked. Okay. So I'm back out here, but now I'm curious. Where can I get the viola? Maybe. Oh, well, hey. You just gotta keep running. But this doesn't make any sense. What the? Yellow tunnel shutter currently sealed. Mechanoid maintenance tank. Autonomous drone that maintains machinery and systems throughout the facility. Battery charge at 0%, preventing activation. Small vehicle factory container. Stores small parts needed throughout the factory, easily destroyed using standard firearms. Large vehicle factory container. Stores bulky items such as batteries and other replacement parts used throughout the factory, easily destroyed using standard firearms. Well. Look where we're at now. Volt Forge. Well, I should get my hands on the Violos at one point. No, the Viola at one point. Vehicle transportation container. Used for moving vehicles manufactured in the factory. Its alloys are extremely resistant to impact, making it effectively indestructible. Teleporter key confirmed. Right over here. Lamorne lightning rod allows vehicles to move safely beneath Volt Forge's frequent lightning strikes. What the heck was that? Wheeled vehicle gate automatically opens and closes for vehicles online. And Arthropod morphology, Denzard. Very resilient creature capable of living in incredibly harsh climates, such as Volt Forge. Can absorb electrical energy, causing parts of its body to glow. Denzards are one-eyed arthropods, thin shells, and a pair of four legs they use for dragging their body. The internal organs of a Denzard will not function without an electrical charge. Such a charge can be absorbed from their surroundings, however, which makes them well adapted to life-averse environments such as Volt Forge, where even plants struggle to survive due to the constant harsh weather blocking all sunlight. because dense are organs circulate electricity. The cells in their eye, teeth, and tail glow. Spinner has become non-functional. There's a significant damage to the exterior frame as internal circuitry has failed. Vehicle, light delivery truck, transports vehicle containers and other goods for delivery. The truck is considered symbolic of the Lemoyne machine era. Spinner, secondary power generator, used to move a container arm, currently offline. So this is where the boost ball comes in. There it is, the Viola. Vehicle, Lerman Neurobike Mark V. Two-wheeled, single-seated transport vehicle mass-produced during the machine era, nicknamed the Viola. The Viola was originally a two-wheeled, single-seater vehicle developed during the machine era. As part of the psychic era redesign, a function was added for identifying the psychic brain waves of individual alarmmen. When a rider wearing a special nanosuit registered themselves to a Viola, they would be set as its exclusive rider and prevent its use by other Lemoyne. This registration allowed riders to summon their Viola to them, even from remote locations. However, summoning would fail if the route crossed impassable terrain. The Viola's features also include pre-installed unlockable functions. For instance, upgrading the Viola suit to the Viola IC suit enables the vehicle's IC mode, a hover transformation for moving over hot surfaces unsuitable for tires. Supporting this feature are heat-resistant systems strong enough to allow for hovering over magma and lava. This transformation will be automatically triggered by the vehicle's surface sensors. Further transformation features were in the planning stages. Mechanism, Viola suit printer. Produces a suit required to the ride the Lemoyne Neurobike Mark V, currently offline. Vehicle, Lemoyne Neurobike Mark VII. Latest model of the Viola Neurobike. Mass-produced during the machine era, but redesigned for the psychic era. Vehicle activation use requires wearing a special nanosuit, which identifies as registered rider. This is required from the Viola suit printer. The Viola was originally... Tower 1 to Tower 3. Tower 1 to Tower 2. A more vehicle factory door. Sensors made using electroluminescent stone. The stone stores a charge, ensuring the door functions even when the power is lost. Tower gate. Connects 3 towers of Volt Forge's vehicle factory, currently locked. Mechanism, Viola spinner. Uses kinetic energy from Viola to activate the linked device, currently offline. Viola spinners were invented during the machine era to repurpose the motion energy in a two-wheeled vehicle for operating connected machinery. The hologram display at its center is used to guide Viola placement. Once in place, the vehicle is fixed to its position. Using the throttle to spin the wheels, the rotational energy will open gates for operate elevators specific to Viola. Note that the throttle must remain engaged until the machine operates. Mechanism, map station. Displays a downloadable map hologram of the vehicle manufacturing tower. Access code approved. Displaying vehicle manufacturing tower 1 hologram. Data download authorized. Oh, okay then. Area map acquired. Map data for this area has been downloaded.
Samus! Copy! Finally, I got through! The lightning storm is playing tricks on my comm. Looks like you acquired the map to the facility. Let's take a peek. To reach the next tower, you'll need to open the big door in this room. But without power, you won't be able to unlock it. Good news is, the generator is right down here. To get there, you'll need access to the lower levels. There's an elevator that will take you down. Would you like to hear that again?
No, I'm good.
Oh, and don't forget to stop by the save station. Oh boy, this storm's picking up. You might be on your own from here. Good luck.
Well, let's save, cause you never know. Okay. Well, folks, it looks like we're done here, so we're gonna go ahead and mission inventory. So it's 1 hour and 11 minutes of playtime. That's awesome. Master teleport key. So I got 4 more to go. Just a minute since last save. Okay, well, we're out of here. Wow. Well, we're going to get out of here, so... Oh. Oops, wrong button. So that's it for today. Hopefully I'll get back with you next week. But yeah, this game, I'm officially blown away. And I'm so glad that I was able to progress through it so smoothly without any... without getting stuck or anything. So yeah. So I'm definitely used to that. And man, it just feels right. It feels like I'm playing an entirely different. It's an entirely different Metroid Prime game, but it feels like I've played some of it before. Like I'm the crafty veteran. But I have yet to unleash the power of the viola. So wait till that time. Don't forget, later today, the next episode of Voice Acting with Paper Mario Origami King. My brother and I will be back on the saddle at around 6 o'clock. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow to Nostalgic Monday. Until next time, folks, I am the Package Andrew Steele, and I am for real. And with that, pow. Oh, just like that. Share your stream in a Kid community to help you out followers and viewers and also notes from stream. Sorry, out of time. With that, pow. I'm gone.